Hello and welcome back to another episode of the A1306 Podcast.
Woo!
Back with Joe.
Back again.
You know, it has been a while. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's been a very long time. This one will also. I'm going to be editing this one,
Big up, Joe.
so you may notice either a raised, a higher quality or a drop in quality. We'll see.
Yeah,
You know.
if it's a raise, then I'm out of a job.
We'll see what happens. I doubt it. I think the last thing I edited was flipping. What I don't remember the last thing I edited.
Probably your own thingy. What's it called? Dice Man.
I think I did record some like Minecraft gameplay. Like I was gonna upload like a Minecraft thing, but I scrapped it because it just turned out like not all that. It was just really boring, and it was like 3 hours of footage, and I was like, I can't be bothered to trawl through it all, to be honest.
Yeah, that's the problem with like gameplay, like gameplay sort of shit. That's when I done my Football Manager one. I'd have like an hour and a half of footage, and I'm trying to get down to like 10 minutes.
Yes, it's annoying, but
ridiculous.
I do want to do it at some point. I do want to do some sort of like let's play or something like that. It might be a laugh.
Yeah, it was like the Football Manager. It was a good thing. The only problem I found like with that sort of game anyway, Minecraft would be better because it's such a chill. Like, I'm not saying Football Manager is a stressful game, but with Football Manager it's so much easier to just sit there and watch the screen.
I feel like a lot of games are more suited to streaming though now. Like things like Football Manager, that'd be good as like a stream.
Yeah, stream. Yeah, because then you interact with. There is a geezer I know. I like subscribe to him. Zealand, I think his name is, and he just like he don't do any let's play on YouTube. He only does like he talks about the game on YouTube, and on streaming he does all the let's play stuff.
It's just
like it's really good.
I'm just trying to think of other like because I do want to have a go at getting back into the like video making. Like I want to have a go at like all the editing and stuff because I feel like I've got some quite good ideas, but it's just trying to think of something to just do and just play around with. And I think like gameplay and stuff probably is quite a good thing to do. I don't know. We'll see.
Gameplay's really easy to get like into. It's probably really loud. I'm sorry. I've just whacked my mic.
It's easy to edit because you can cut
it is really
a lot of
easy
stuff up and you can do like voiceovers and stuff quite easy.
If I was going to give any advice, don't do what I done and try and upload it like daily or something, because then you find yourself just playing it when you don't even really want to play it.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna try and do like some other sort of games. Like I don't really play many games apart from like I played GTA.
Fortnite.
I don't play Fortnite. I can't remember the last time.
Fortnite.
I downloaded Fortnite on the PS4. Played one game. Well, I played half a game, and I thought this is way too hard. I can't do this, so I just quit.
It's just bashers, isn't it? But that's what with the Football Manager. As I was doing it every day, I found I was playing. Because that's when I was doing night shifts as well. So I was literally waking up at 6 o'clock. I was playing like 2 games. What I decided to record at what time would it be? Like 7 till 8.
Yeah.
And then I'd literally go to work at 10, and then I would finish work at 6 in the morning. I would then edit till 9 o'clock, and then go to bed and then play the games until I could get to the next 2 games, and that would be my cycle.
Yeah, fuck that. That's mental.
Yeah, fuck. It was the commitment I'd do.
Yeah, I know.
It's like with this fucking like the album reviews. Like I ain't even recorded the Slow Tie one yet.
We haven't done anything
because
let's be honest. Like
no,
we haven't really recorded anything. This is
the thing is, I think recently it's just everyone has probably been just such a low because we can see light at the end of the tunnel, and now it's a bit like fucking hell. Let's just get to it. It's dragging on.
Yeah,
now,
this for some reason is the worst point out of the whole time. I feel well for me anyway. Like a few sort of like maybe like at the beginning of the year, like January time, I was like, it's actually not that bad. It's sort of I've got stuff to do, but now it's like I literally get up every day at the exact same time. And I have nothing to do the whole day, and I'm just sort of scrabbling about like, I clean my room every day. Like I dust every day. I'm that bored.
Yeah,
I'm resorting to just dusting things that don't need to be dusted. It's mental.
I know it's fucking boring now, isn't it? Like really boring. Like, I've just found especially recently, that like we've planned weeks and weeks on to do like a podcast or whatnot. And I've been getting to the day and I'm just like, I actually just want to fucking do nothing.
Yeah, I know. I definitely know what you mean.
I literally I had no motivation to do anything. Like with the slow type one, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just get that done. They'll be out the way, and I've not even recorded it yet because I'm just like, I've got to then go set up, got to do this and that. I really want to just do nothing. But obviously, I'm, big isolation and that. So now I've got actually time to do stuff.
You've managed to dodge it the whole time.
That's what. Oh my god, I'm fuming.
Right
I'm fuming. I'm fuming. A whole year, Joe. I haven't had track and trace once.
No, me neither. That's why I'm not going out until obviously I need to, until I go back to work. Obviously I'll go like Tesco or something if I need to grab stuff. But
a whole year. I've worked for a whole year in a supermarket.
Yeah.
And not got track and trace once. Get to the last 2 weeks. 10 days I have to have off.
I think you're just really unlucky.
I actually am. I've been wanting it the whole time. Now I'm near the end. I'm like, I don't even mind it anymore.
Yeah.
I don't mind doing what I'm doing. I've got so used to it. Now it's like fucking hell. I'm at the end and had a stinker really.
I'll tell you what. When we were just talking about like the slow tyre thing and that thing that I sent you, he was in Purfleet, wasn't he?
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, because
it's actually mental, isn't it? Because I forget that he's English sometimes because they're so big, aren't they? Like I just kind of forget that they would just come to Purfleet or something.
Yeah, because like the Opera House, like the production park, is basically it's pretty much next to my like estate. It's literally like a 2 or 3 minute walk, and like so many times I was tempted to just go up there. But I saw on one of the videos that he had there was like security walking about like everywhere.
Oh, fuck.
So I was like, no, there is no way I'm getting even close to him. But he's probably the sort of person like if I shouted, he'd probably like come over.
Go, you're right.
But I don't know.
It's not as weird still as when fucking Noel and Cody Ko were down here.
No, you're
just in London.
You're thinking of Thingy, aren't you? Cody and Noel.
No. Yeah, when they were in London one time.
I don't remember.
Do you not remember? It was ages ago now, but they were just randomly in London. I can't remember who they were with.
Oh, was it? Oh, it was Post Malone.
Post Malone, sorry.
Because they were at a Post Malone show, and they were with him. I remember. I remember now. Yeah. Yeah,
but it was just weird.
Because I was like, oh my god, I was like, mate, they're the two people where I'm like, I'd love to meet them one day. I would just love to meet him, Cody and Noel.
I find them hilarious, absolutely hilarious.
But also, we had another sort of encounter, didn't we? With well, not an encounter, but from Ramel from TGF.
Yeah, that was college. Weird.
He was in flannels.
Fucking greys, fucking flannels down Lakeside, and fucking Noel.
Because I saw him.
Not Noel, Ramel. Sorry.
I saw him, and I was like,
we all kind of. Yeah, because I remember it now, like as clear as day. Remember you looking, you go, fucking Ramel's over there. I think it was you, me, and Macman, weren't it?
Or was it me, you, and George? I don't think Macman was there. He wasn't in college at that time, was he? It was the second year, I think.
Oh no, yeah. It was you, me, and George. And you go, there's fucking Ramel in it. We go, no, it ain't. No, it fucking ain't. Then you see him turn around because obviously
I never actually saw his face. I sort of saw the side of his face, and I.
Yeah, but you saw him in his car, like in a proper banger car, because obviously
it was his missus' car, wasn't it?
Yeah, but we saw his face like slightly, and we was like, that's definitely him. Mm. But you saw him look at us because he definitely knew that we knew, but he definitely didn't want to like speak to anyone. Mm.
It was really quiet in there as well, and I thought if he'd been approached by other people and I could see him getting approached and stuff, maybe I'd be like, oh, I'll go and get a photo.
Yeah, it's just I just find it all so awkward.
Yeah, I was.
Have I ever told you about when I saw John Joe Shelby in EE?
No.
So I'm in fucking EE in Lakeside. This is when I was like young. I was like 12, I think, with my mum and dad. And this is when John Joe Shelby was playing for Swansea.
Jesus Christ.
So why he's down at Lakeside EE, I have no idea in the first place.
He's from round here, isn't he? He's from like Brentwood way.
Romford, I think, yeah.
Yeah. I know he went to school in Brentwood.
That's going to bother me. Let me double check. But yeah, so I see him. And when you're like 12, you only think of like the big players like Wayne Rooney and stuff, didn't it? When you see John Joe Shelby, you're like, ugh, John Joe Shelby. Why would you want? So like now, if I saw John Joe Shelby, I'm like, oh, you're right, John Joe, and like, I try and talk to him and probably be like, oh, can I get a photo or whatnot? Mum goes, do you want a photo? I go, nah, he's not very good. So it's actually like when I look back at it, I'm like, I should have just got a photo with John Joe. It was the weirdest. Yeah, Romford he's from.
Oh, is he?
It's the most. Yeah, it's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Because as he was at Swansea, I was like, you've travelled all the way down from fucking Wales to go into EE in Lakeside. But he had no security or anything. I think he was just with his missus.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it?
It's mental, isn't it?
Yeah, celebrity encounter. I suppose we're in a bit of a mid spot, aren't we? Where we're like not too far away from London, but like we're sort of not far away enough to be like not associated with London, if that makes sense. So like like the celebrities and stuff probably will go to Lakeside and stuff like that.
Yeah,
because it's just it's a big shopping centre.
If they don't want to, yeah, I guess if they're thinking, because they like Blue Water they'd get noticed more than they would in Lakeside. Yeah,
definitely.
So they're probably thinking, if I don't really want to get noticed today, I'll just go Lakeside. Because when I think about it, it's quite mental. Like, you know, the Sidemen and that, if you think they're big time, like they're big time, aren't they?
Yeah.
If we went down to London, we're actually very likely to see them. I forget they just like lived, like it's a train journey away.
Yeah, yes.
From literally seeing KSI.
I'm sure I remember seeing someone as well when I was in London at some point. Like I remember seeing another, like a YouTuber or something, but I really can't remember who it was. Maybe I'm just sort of imagining it, but.
Oh, did you see Alfie Days and Zoella having a kid?
Yeah, they've been together for ages.
Mental.
Haven't
they? Yeah, but that's mental. No, I never watched them, obviously, but I think that they were like when we was younger, they were like properly like British YouTubers, weren't they?
Yeah, they were like at the top of British YouTube, when they, apart from like obviously KSI and stuff.
Yeah, but KSI is big time. Talking about KSI, Joe, did you hear about his new label?
No, I have not a clue.
Let me get it up quick. I'll be 2 seconds. But he, I think it's like something internet. Like it's a new record, the online takeover that it's called, and like I think he owns it completely.
Is it like a thing just for YouTubers, or is it just a general UK artist sort of thing?
Do you know Anaya Lee?
No.
Well, she's like quite a young, like she done a song with KSI, and he's her first signing.
Alright.
But like that's it so far. But it's not a thing for just YouTube. So it seems like he's going like properly into the music scene of actually trying. I forget KSI's like 27 now, isn't he? So he's like he's not young, like really young.
No, so I look at a lot of these like these artists and stuff as well that we listen to, like all the UK artists and stuff, and how like not young they are. And I think
I know, it's mental.
Yeah.
Look at, but so yeah, he's got a new record label. I know I saw Randolph was talking about it, and like Randolph and him had a conversation saying like, do you want to sign for me? But like Randolph said, because they're friends, he didn't want to ruin that friend dynamic of KSI basically owning everything he does.
No, that's understandable.
But I would like, even he said he don't think that like KSI would be like, oh shit, yeah, you got to do this, you got to do that, but it's the risk in it. It's the risk of it all.
Yeah.
Where if it's someone he doesn't really know anyway, then what's he got to lose? Like,
have you changing the subject? Have you seen these NFT things? I just wanted to touch on it because it's like
NFT.
It's pretty crazy. I can't remember what the F stands for, but it's like non-something token.
Fuck no token.
Yeah. But they're like.
Fuck nice titties.
Because obviously with the recent like surge in popularity of like crypto and stuff, they're like
Binance.
They're like little pieces of artwork, like digital artwork that you bid for and that you own, but you pay with crypto. And some of the first NFTs that came out, one of them I saw on Twitter, one of the first ones sold for $6 million, I think.
Fuck me.
In Ethereum, and it's crazy. They're like little pixelated, like just characters, and people buy them, and it's honestly it's crazy the amount of money being made. Like, Too Mad has a picture of his tit, his left and right tit, as an NFT, and his left tier is on $6,000. Someone has bid $6,000, and iDubbbz has done like a picture of his stretched out ball sack.
That's fucking.
And it's
gross.
on like $1,200. It's like still up for sale. It's crazy.
Do you own any Bitcoin or anything?
I mean, I've got like a small amount of money in like some lower end ones, in like the hope that maybe it might skyrocket, but nothing. It's one of them which is the same with like.
You got to take a risk in it.
Yeah, you need to put a lot of money in to be able to make a lot of money out. It's the same as the stock market. It's the same thing. But
yeah, because when I look back at it, I think when Bitcoin first came out, you got to think it was like cost like a penny to get like 1,000 Bitcoin or something.
Did you see
like
the flipping photo where it was like the prize pool for like a StarCraft tournament in like China? No. The prizes were like first place gets like $1,000, second place gets 500, third gets 250, and then it was like 4th to 7th get like 30 Bitcoin. Like that was that was the lowest prize, but that was from like 2008 or something.
Mental.
And I was like, that's imagine that. Imagine losing the StarCraft tournament, getting Bitcoin, and still hanging on to it. It's at like nearly 30k a coin.
Yeah, I know, it's ridiculous. That's why I look back at it, I'm like, if I got one coin, I'd have 30k.
Thing is, I remember looking at Bitcoin ages ago when it was at £1,000 a coin, and I was like, that is mental. And I remember looking at Ethereum, and it was like 60 quid a coin for like one Ethereum, and I was like, I should buy some Ethereum. And now Ethereum's at like $1,000 for one Ethereum. It's crazy.
It's completely like just gone right in the air. Like it's gone mental, really.
But you think there's no taxes or anything to do with crypto?
Yeah.
Like I feel like this is something that I saw on the TMG podcast that they mentioned. They were like, I feel like the government has power to just be like, we're just taxing it. We're going to put
we're having that.
We're going to put an 80% tax on all cryptocurrency transactions, and so like basically just destroy it. Like they could do that easily. Like currently there is no taxes or anything on any crypto. Like you don't get capital gains tax because obviously it's not shares and stuff. It's different.
Yeah.
Like it's mental. It's basically a different version of Forex. But
Forex trading. I fucking hate Forex traders.
Yeah, because they say how easy it is, and they like really go against you if you're like, fuck this, like you don't want to do it. They just basically start hating on you.
Just cunts. Absolute cunts. I need to stop saying the word cunt. I've said it quite a lot recently.
I mean, we're sort of like, we're not getting monetized for these anyway, but we're sort of at 80. We're like 18 minutes in, so it's fine anyway.
Yeah.
I'm sure it won't get
flagged. 107 subscribers now, though.
Ooh.
Big time. I know.
Mate.
I know.
I feel like when you reach sort of 1,000, that's when you can say like we sort of
because
like made it.
You can start monetizing and stuff at 1,000.
Yeah.
So if anyone's watching it, just subscribe. How about that?
Just even if. Yeah, just sub, because once we reach that point, then that will be like ideal.
Yeah, it'll just be great. The thing is, I always find like this is anything in life, like with numbers. I try and not look at numbers too much, otherwise I find you just get glued to it and then you get obsessed with it.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's always in like either tens, or like if it has an extra zero onto it, that's when you only care.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
To a certain degree, like. So say if I've got, like, I appreciate that I've got like 107 anyway. Like I think we do this for a laugh. Like we're not trying to make a living out of it. Like if it did make a living out of it, we would have done this a long time ago.
Yeah.
Than what we would have. But so we got to 100 and it was like, oh, that's so sick. Now it's like, I guess we just got to wait till we get to 200 at least.
Yeah.
Or like 150. 150 is probably the next one. I'll be like, whoa, that's quite a lot.
Yeah. Well, like, if you think about it, it's a lot anyway to have 100 people that have stumbled across the channel or whatever that have
and thought this is decent.
Yeah.
The thing is, the problem is as well, like it's not a problem, but we don't know really what people are subscribing for yet. We don't know if it's for the podcasts or if it's for the other videos. I think it's a bit of both.
I think it's more the music stuff. I feel like that's what people are more interested in.
I'll tell you what, I'm getting a few people are not liking my whole lot of red one.
Really?
Not gonna lie, I've got 10 likes, 9 dislikes.
That's a terrible ratio.
I know. And I've got people like commenting like, you don't fucking know what you're talking about. What do you mean?
What did you say about it? Was it like overall negative?
No, I said I just didn't really rate it. I said it's not for me. You know, like I said, I understand why people like it. I said I just felt like some of the things were a bit generic for my liking.
I mean, to be honest, I would call myself a fan of Playboi Carti, but I have 2 songs from Whole Lot of Red on my playlist.
Yeah.
I have Neon and I have Place, and they were 2 leaks like from ages ago that I wanted to come out anyway. Like I don't have any of the new ones, so I still go back and listen to Die Lit all the time.
Yeah.
I don't really listen to any of the like newer stuff, to be honest. But
the thing is, like, what I basically said on it was like, from what I remember, obviously it was quite a while ago now. Really, basically just said like, yeah, it weren't too bad. I feel like Carti can do better, and I feel like that the wait had made it a lot worse than what it possibly would have been if he just brought it out at the time he said he was going to bring it out.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, it's all quite factual, really. If he brought it out 2 years ago, everyone would be like, oh, this is fucking sick. This is so like, but everyone's kind of done what he's done now.
I mean, have you seen his new? He's got got some new posts on Instagram recently. Where he's like dyed his hair white, like now, because it was blonde before, wasn't it? And he sort of dyed it back, if that makes sense.
Well, apparently he said he wants to bring out his next album, don't he?
Yeah,
like now.
He's saying how much he wants to drop new music, but
he said he'd bring a deluxe out, and then it's been 3 months, 4 months now, and he still hasn't.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
I don't know what to. I don't believe the man anymore.
I don't care anymore, to be honest.
But I don't believe him.
I'm just not bothered. Like if it comes out, then great. But I'm not on the edge of my seat being like, oh, I need new Carti music.
But this is what I was basically saying, that if he'd done it when he first said, then everyone would be like, oh yeah, I want that new Carti shit. But he's waited too long that it's ruined it.
Yeah, I don't know.
To a certain degree.
He's a strange one, like sort of, because you've got Uzi, which I feel like now he's in the position to just like drop whenever he wants. But I feel like Carti's more like battling against like leaks more than what Uzi is, and he's sort of.
The thing is with Carti as well, with the leaks, he's getting it all leaked. Like with Pissy Pamper, just fucking release it as a single then. It's been leaked, everyone's heard it. Just bring it out on platforms and then people will be gassed.
I mean, that's what Uzi did with a lot of the tracks that came out before Eternal Take. He was like, he released like loads of them because they were like really popular leaks, and he was like, oh, I just might as well. I mean, because he's not making any money out of it by not releasing it. You might as well release it because everyone else on SoundCloud is making the money off of it or whatever.
Yeah.
But
I know, it's just that's what I mean. Like that's what I'm saying with Carti. Like if he just brought out Pissy Pamper, think how gassed everyone would be.
I think everyone's over it though now.
No, but I'm saying at the time.
Yeah. If he'd released it like a year ago, everyone would have fucking been going crazy. But I don't think anyone really gives a shit anymore.
So say if he brought it out 2 years ago, then it would be gas.
If that was that should have been the leading single to like Whole Lot of Red.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like he's just missed the boat with a lot of things, in my opinion.
Maybe that's not up to him though. Maybe it's like Interscope is like fucking about with it or something. I don't know. It's a difficult one.
Talking about music, actually, have you heard? You're probably gonna bleep his name, but you know Robbie.
Mhm.
He sent me one of his songs, what he's made, and I think he said that he's getting it one released soon.
Yeah, but the one that he probably sent you is the one that you sent me as well, probably.
What?
No, he sent me that one as well, but he sent me another one.
Well, have you heard?
Yeah.
It is very good. I'm not saying that just because he's not mate. He's actually very good.
He made he asked me to make the cover for the most recent one he sent me.
He did tell me he was going to ask you to do that sort of stuff.
And to be honest, I'm quite happy with it. I was nervous at like the start because I've never been good at drawing like figures and faces and stuff. I can doodle quite well, and I can draw like just random stupid little drawings and stuff. But I said to him, I was honest. I said to him, I was like, Robbie, mate, I can't. We might as well just leave his name in. Maybe I'll bleep the names of the songs. That's fair. But I was like, Robbie, mate, I'm gonna be honest. I can't draw people. Like I'll be able to draw loads of random stuff. I said to him, I was like, I'll do like sort of a bit of a like a prototype, and I'll send it over to you. And I sent him the first draft, and I was like, this is the sort of thing that I will want to do. Like, are you happy with me doing this? And he was like, yeah, I'll do it. So I just fucking detailed it more and just sent it over, and he's happy with it. And I think he's uploaded it all now. So
yeah, no, he did tell me that one of them has been cleared to release. I don't know.
I think the two ones, like the one that he sent me, and then the one that you were just talking about, they're the two that are gonna come out. Yeah,
he did. He told me that definitely one, because obviously they've got to be cleared. He said one of them has been 100% cleared and everything, and it's gonna it'll definitely be out on. I don't know if he said all streaming platforms, but quite a lot of them they'll be out. But yeah, I guess if anyone wants to listen to any of the songs, it's R.WILD is what his name's gonna be.
I mean, as soon as we have like links and stuff like that, we'll promote it and stuff.
Yeah, but he is very good. I'm not lying.
Yeah, he's a talented guy. He's a talented writer as well. Because I know how much he writes. He says it to me all the time. Like I said, he's texted me a load of stuff.
Yeah, but he's very talented. I see it on his Snapchat when he's in the booth and stuff.
Yeah,
it just sounds sick. Like there's not a lot. I wish I could do that sort of shit.
Yeah, so do I.
I know I talk about it, but I'm not the best singer. Or even rapper. I've got nothing going for me, really.
I mean, it's just one of them things where everyone's... It's music is so subjective, isn't it? Someone might hear what you do and be like, oh, it's actually really good. And then other people are going to be like, this is fucking shit. It's just the way... That's the way of
Playboi Carti.
Exactly, it's with anyone, isn't it? Like...
But if he sends me like a Spotify or Apple Music, then I'll link it down below. So go check it out.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a lot of new stuff dropping. Hopefully then, Joe, that means we could start the music video for one of them if you wanted to.
We can definitely give it a go.
Yeah, well, I've already said to him, I said I'll help him out. I said obviously I'm not saying that it's going to be perfect.
Yeah.
But I said we can always help out because that's what we're here for. It saves him from then having to wait so long. Like even if it is just not be funny, just him standing in a fucking corridor.
Yeah, it's
just the visuals, isn't it?
We could probably shoot one to be a sort of an alternative video, if that makes sense. So he could get one made with someone else or whatever, and then we could do one as well, and then he could have two to choose from or whatever. It's more really
it's his choice completely.
Yeah, and it's something for us as well. It's something for us to include in
us experiment.
Our portfolio of work and stuff.
Yeah, because I'd even rather if he went if we done one and then he had someone else do another one and he picked that one over on, for him then to turn around and go, boys, this is why I would rather this one to this one, and then we can always work on it the next time.
Yeah, exactly.
That's literally all that's.
We're not the most flipping. Well, I'm not anyway. I'm not the greatest filmmaker and screenwriter.
Well, have you seen Dice Man?
Whatever. I mean, Dice Man I feel like it was a bit of a fluke. We'll have to see how the next one...
Dice Man is a masterpiece.
We'll have to see how the next one turns out. But...
No, Dice Man is a masterpiece, Joe. Don't ever downplay Dice Man ever again like that.
I mean, something that I've been looking at... I've been looking on the movie details subreddit quite a lot. And something I've seen is the way that in the new Toy Story films and things like Toy Story 4 or whatever, they have like lots of hidden references to the old films and stuff, and other like Disney or Pixar films or whatever.
Yeah, they have I think the car isn't in every single.
Yeah, there's
thingy.
Yeah, and I was thinking in this new thing that hopefully will get shot at some point, I want to include other Easter eggs like that reference Dice Man and stuff. Like I want to have stuff hidden in the background and things like that of certain scenes or certain bits of dialogue that reference Dice Man. I think that'd be cool because then it's like everything's
comically big dice.
Yeah, or because I was thinking like about including maybe like the baseball bat with all the blood on it, because there was a scene that I was thinking of where it's obviously there's certain parts of the film that I've written that involve weapons, and I was thinking obviously we could use that same baseball bat with all the blood on it as one of the people carrying the weapons, like, and having that just in the background, and then maybe having at some point on like a close-up there being some dice on the ground or something like that, or something that references dice in some way. I think that'd be sick to include.
The only, and this ain't digging at anyone because I really appreciate everyone else with Dice Man, is the acting really brings it down. But they're not actors.
It's annoying because I want to use some of the people in Dice Man in the new one because I've sort of written.
I think they would be better. It was just that I think we was too lenient with how they we need lines.
To be more like
more wanting
you
it
need
perfect.
To deliver it this way, like try and do it like this.
Yeah, we need to. Don't get like I said, none of them are actors. So to be fair, for the way they acted, I rate it quite highly because I don't think I'd be able to just literally. It was on the day we all show up. Oh yeah, these are the lines. Remember these lines. We got to shoot all these scenes today. Like, to be fair to them, they had a whole script to remember in about half hour. Yeah. So it was probably easier to do it line by line. You can just tell from the cuttiness.
The edit was awful. Like in terms of the dialogue, the edit was crap.
Yeah.
But there was nothing we
after
could have
the
done.
dialogue. Yeah, that's what I mean. After the dialogue, the edit, I like to hold my hands up and say I feel like I've done quite a good job.
Yeah, it was good. It was good, to be fair. But
not as good as Diversity. Diversity's the go. I'm joking.
That was terrible.
Diversity's like it's actually a comedy because I think it's like it's supposed to be bad. It's true.
We weren't really taking it very seriously though when we were
not in the first year. The thing is, the Diversities is like a spoof of what a thing like that sort of thing is. That's what it comes across like. Yeah. Like with the music and everything like that.
It definitely comes across as parody, 100%.
Yeah. You know what I might upload, Joe, talking about parodies? I might have to upload either the Stand By Me trailer or the fucking or what was the fucking Creed 2 one.
I think the Stand By Me one's funny because it's got all of us in it again.
Yeah, but how'd you know this?
Yeah, but that's just like bad because it was bad. It was
bad on purpose.
It's like the Stand By Me one was. The thing is that was quite bad on purpose though. Thinking about it, like your edit again, there wasn't really much like to it, was there? It was just a cut up trailer and.
To be fair, that was what it literally on the paper. It said make a trailer, 30% of like your own, like 30% of your own stuff, 30% of this, 30% of that. Like it was. Yeah. It's quite hard to try and make an edit of a trailer that's already out. But I feel like I did try. But then I think I got to a stage where I was like, I've run out of clips, so now I'm just kind of rushing clips. Yeah. Like the ones where it's the sky and now they're just stock images I found on the internet.
I don't think I actually. I remember what film I did. I did Enter the Dragon, but I can't remember.
Yeah. I don't think you edited done a video, did you?
I didn't do any of my original video for that. I literally just changed the audio.
See, that's what I mean though. So with that, I think I've done quite a good job considering.
Yeah, to be fair, you did try more than any of us in all of that. Like I didn't.
I'd like to say I did. But with but to be fair, your like graphics and stuff was so much better than mine. Probably the best bit of graphics I've ever done though. My Stand By Me stuff.
Yeah, all of that, the Saul Bass posters and stuff were
cool.
Quite good.
Cool.
Everyone's was quite good, I thought.
Yeah, even Caden's.
Yeah. I mean, my Shining one, I still have that. I was considering getting that framed, like the original one, and then putting it on my wall, because I think it's just sick to have anyway.
All my ones are like up in the loft now, like in a bag, was all sealed up, because they're quite sick. But my the Creed 2 trailer, that is on like I made that on purpose to be bad. Literally listen to the punching noises.
It's like just comical punches.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like it's supposed to be bad. Like it's not supposed to be good, is it?
No, I don't know.
But I think I might actually upload them both because it's just funny.
I mean, the main thing is, like, for me with this new one, I want to have it as I sort of.
No, that's supposed to be serious.
I want to have it as like a loose sort of script. I want them to follow the lines, but I've written the lines in a way where they're sort of a loose idea. I want them to play around with it, because
yeah, that's the thing. Like I feel like before with Dice Man, we didn't write that script. It was given to us, and knowing what the teacher was like, if we didn't follow that script the way that he wanted to, probably get murdered.
Yeah. But
so like making your own material and stuff, if they improvise slightly, then you're like, if you're the director and you're the like creator of it, you're going to be very much more like, you know what, it kind of works. Like that's why we'd probably do more takes and stuff, because we'll have more time for, like, we don't have a deadline really.
Yeah, exactly. There's no rush with it. I just want it to
be good.
It will come out eventually. I'm not going to give myself a deadline, because I know a lot of these movie people say, oh, you need to have a deadline when it comes to like productions and stuff, because nothing will get done. But we're not free all the time, and I know that the people I want for it aren't going to be free all the time either. So I need to just sort of work with what I've got and just do it.
I think
when
everyone
I can.
works weekdays 9 till 5, so it's only really ever a weekend.
It's going to be Sundays.
It's
going to be Sundays. Sunday's going to be the only day that I'll probably be able to shoot it. So,
but the thing is, you got to then also find locations, and
that was going to be next on my list to go and do, if I'm honest. I was going to go and do some, like, just take some photos of the areas that I want the scenes to be in, and attach them to the script, like, just to give an idea of what each shot will look like. But the script is like done.
Yeah, I know. I need to read through it still.
I've rewritten it a few times, but I mean, for the most part, it's the same. I've just took odd lines out and put new bits in, different cuts and stuff. But
I love the fact that everyone's been so creative. Like, you got Robbie, you with this, you've got like.
You think it's
well, even Maisie with
with
wax melts
and stuff. It's just it's completely different to this time, sort of last year or the year before, where we came out of college and we were just doing nothing.
That's what I mean. Like, I feel like I do kind of regret that when we got out of college, we didn't think, oh shit, let's go and make another short film. Let's go make.
Yeah, we should have done things a lot sooner.
Yeah. I feel like we've waited a year to be like, you know what, let's try and use what we've learned to be creative. Because even with the podcast, like we've mentioned plenty of times, that 8-month gap between the one I done at college and the one we just done off our own back, that's a massive gap really. We could have actually finished college and gone, you know what, Joe, you and me, we're going to just do these podcasts.
Yeah.
Like once a month, we're going to try and get them out, and we would have had loads like stored up, or like even loads out. And they would have probably got better and better. We would have got probably better equipment by this point.
Yeah, and that's something that once obviously I go back to work and stuff, that I'm gonna try and get sorted out. Some sort of get a proper setup with some proper microphones, with a mixer and everything. We're gonna record it properly rather than trying to share one mic, because there's only so much you can do with that.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, it's worked so far, and like even with the ones we're doing like now, they're working for us.
Yeah.
But it's just
a way of improving it.
Yeah. It's trying to make. If we're gonna make it a thing, it's better to try and make it a thing as such. But even with like with the mic stuff, I would have probably bought a new mic by this point. I would have, like, I only bought this mic for, like, to talk online anyway. Really, I should have bought the better mic, what was more expensive, if I knew I was going to continue doing this.
Yeah.
It's just stuff like that. It's hindsight's a wonderful thing. It was just, it's the only thing I regret.
You can only do what you think's right at the time. You can't really preempt stuff. It's sort of because you never know what situation we're going to be in. Like right now, if we hadn't have been in lockdowns and stuff, I would have had a hell of a lot more money than what I've got now, and I would have bought all this equipment and I would have done it already. But it's because I've been off and stuff that I've not been able to buy stuff. It's just the way it is, and I'm sure, like I said, when I go back to work and the back end of this year and stuff, things will start progressing with the film, things will start progressing with the podcast, like things will just get better.
Yeah, because even when I look at, like, when I done my first video, like I think it was Little Tekka, and I look at the ones I do now, I feel like I can see a big difference in, like, quality, not necessarily quality like the camera looking at it and like the editing and stuff, but like the way I'm in front of a camera, the way I talk about it, the way I look like I'm enjoying it a lot more. I don't look like I'm just kind of like, this is this song good, this is this song bad. Like,
well, it's because we settle into it more. It's like I'm not massively comfortable in front of camera because I feel like I always constantly find myself like looking away from the camera and stuff all the time when I watch it. But like now, I'm more comfortable just talking and having it being recorded and stuff. It doesn't bother me anymore. So I suppose it's just one of them things.
Because when I watched the first one, when it was just you and me, we're literally both crammed up in these little chairs and we're not like moving. We're like looking straight at each other and we're like having a conversation, but it's very much like
contrived.
I guess with like, because it was a college thing again, it's very much like this note needs to be spoke about, this note needs to be spoke about, this note, this don't. Like it went like that. It was like this segment done, this segment done, this segment done. When now it's like, oh, like always when we got on, what we're talking about today. Oh, anything. Like there's no
just freestyle it.
Yeah, there's no like it's not waffling anymore. It's just having a conversation. Where before, like especially at the start, I think it was very much like we need to talk about this, we need to talk about that. But again, that's because it's a college thing, isn't it? Like
I don't know. Like I said, things will come out eventually when I doubt it will be this film and stuff will be a project where I'll just be like, I can't be arsed, and I'll just scrap it. It will happen eventually. It's just a matter of time, really.
But even when I look at like going back to like quality with the podcast, when I look at like what my mum and dad done to the room we record in usually, like there's nice sofas in it now. Like it looks more like a nice setting. It don't look like we've kind of just.
No, that's good. That's going to be a proper good recording space.
Yeah, like, it's going to look nice and clean. And it looks better for the guests now, I think.
Yeah, like I said to you as well, I'll obviously we might be a possibility of having extra camera angles and stuff like that now. Yeah, because obviously I'll bring the camera. We can have one camera facing you, one facing me, and then like we could set up like a phone or something like that, capturing the like both of us.
Yeah, I do want to buy a GoPro as well. Just for like, I was thinking when I go on holiday or something, it'd be just quite cool to have a GoPro, just to like record stuff I'm doing there. But that would also be quite an interesting like view. And also, I really want to do. You remember when we was at college, we used to talk about when you like strap it to your head and face straight down, and just do like normal activities.
Do like a vlog, a day in the life,
day in the life, but it's like looking at your nose.
Point of view.
But you're like buttering bread, just like a proper normal day. Like you're not doing anything.
But you're like commentating it. Oh, I've just got up. I'm gonna go and get ready. Go and have some toast.
Having a shower now. It's just stuff like
Hold on, I'll just get in the shower, and it's like completely blurred.
Like it's like completely like directly from your forehead, like looking down.
It's quite a good idea. It's quite a unique idea. I don't know anyone who's doing that.
It's quite funny. No, I would. The thing is, if someone done that, I would actually watch it because I'd find it fucking.
It would be entertaining to watch.
Because I can just imagine like
anything is funny from that angle. Anything.
Yeah. Like, have you seen that photo of when it's like Lukaku and Ibra squaring up? Lukaku saw.
Yeah, and it's the photo from like the Ring doorbell, and it's like all fisheye and stuff. Having a fisheye on it would be so funny. I
want to get a fisheye for my camera as well.
Yeah, fisheyes are just cool.
For my tickety talks. because I do them loads.
Wait,
I'm joking.
I'm so tired. Do you want to wrap it up?
Oh. What?
Do you want to wrap it up?
I'd say so. I think we're done. That's quite a good little pod.
Yeah, it's
gone for 45 minutes, isn't it?
General
a bit of a shorter one.
Yeah, I'm sure when it's edited, I'll probably end up cutting little bits out and stuff. So
what I want to mention actually before, we actually need to get on to the train of getting these on to like Spotify or something.
I keep fucking forgetting, if I'm honest.
We actually need to work out how we can do that and actually get them on there.
Yeah, it seems easy enough to do.
Yeah, it does, but we need to actually do it.
Yeah. Oh,
all right.
Give it a look.
I'll say we'll wrap this up then. But thank you for watching today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. That's been me and Joe.
Yeah.
And we'll see you all later.
Laters.